Do you know anything other than sushi? I mean, Japanese food. How about Japanese food in France?
Honestly, I think
How about in your country? Is Japanese big there or Japanese cuisine? Hello everyone, how you guys going? 皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか？今日も可能性無限大 This is タロサックということで今日の動画では外国人に聞いた日本食食べますかというテーマでやっていきたいと思います。大抵の日本人僕らからしたらもう日本食って最強だと思うんですよね。以前にこちらの動画で外国人の皆さんに自分の国のこれは日本に絶対負けてないと思う、そういうのって何みたいな感じの質問をした動画があるんですけど、この動画のコメント欄でもたくさんね日本ではもう本当に日本食は負けないみたいなねコメントたくさんいただきました。和食ってもう本当に美味しいですよね、日本人の僕らの味覚的には。ということで今日の動画では日本人の僕から見た外国人の皆さんは日本食について和食についてどう思っているのか。寿司とかねもちろん知ってる人多いと思うんですけど、日本食寿司以外にも知ってるものがあるのか、そういったところもねインタビューしていきたいと思います。僕のチャンネルでは外国人のインタビュー動画ですとか海外関連の役立ち情報を毎週配信してます。見るだけで頭の中がグローバル化すること間違いなし。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。タロサックの公式 LINE 始めました。18歳まで B 動詞すら分からず英語力ゼロだった僕がここまで英語を話せるようになるまでに、すごく役立ったこと、必要だったことなど、あなたの英語力の向上に必ず役立つ情報を配信してます。友達追加してくれた方には英語力向上に役立つ、無料特典もプレゼントしてますので、ぜひ概要欄のリンクから友達追加よろしくお願いします。ということで早速いきましょう。Sitting in the middle of sitting in between beautiful ladies, I'm very nervous, you know. Working as a YouTuber, I don't really have time to hang out with my friends, and obviously I didn't spend the time with the girls, and I'm very nervous now.
no.
Thank you very much for your help, guys.
That's okay.
I don't know which one to look. Where are you from?
I'm from here. I grew up in Avalon, so I grew up on the northern beaches of Sydney.
Okay,
Yeah.
You're from Sydney.
Same, from Sydney. I live in Freshwater.
All right, you guys from a really nice place, huh? Near the beach. Did you guys eat the lunch, by the way?
We had sushi.
Sushi?
Yeah.
Are you guys just saying that, or you just
no,
literally
we actually
had
had sushi.
Okay, what's your favorite sushi?
Salmon. We had salmon sushi, which is my favorite.
That's very typical.
Yeah, I know.
typical Australian.
How about you?
Salmon nigiri.
Okay, you're very Australian too. My favorite sushi, by the way, you didn't even ask me, but I want to answer.
we wanna-
Sea urchin. Do you like sea urchin?
I have actually tried sea urchin. It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. At the beginning, it's disgusting, but yeah, when you get used to it, it's pretty good. So, I want to ask you guys about food today.
Sure.
It's a very random question, and also it sounds like a question from a 10-year-old boy, but what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is actually sushi or salad in general.
Okay, sushi
Yeah.
or salad?
Yeah, my favorite food is a dessert. It's actually tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Yes.
The question is going to be like this. I know in this country, Australia, Japanese cuisine is massive. Sushi restaurants everywhere, Japanese takeaways everywhere. But do you know anything other than sushi? I mean, Japanese food.
Not really, no.
Not
Guess
really?
not, no. I'm very uncultured in that aspect.
That's all right.
Yeah, my knowledge is limited. Yeah.
So if you hear Japanese food, it's going to be sushi.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you don't know anything else.
Is teppanyaki Japanese?
Teppanyaki,
Yeah.
That's because I talked about teppanyaki just now. That's cheating. By the way, have you guys been to Japan before?
No, I've never been to Japan.
No?
It's on my bucket list. I
On
want
your
to go
buck-
so badly.
On your bucket list. This is good to learn. Bucket list. Okay. It should be around there.
wanna do, yeah.
Bucket list. Things you want to do in bucket list. Okay. Yeah. So if you go to Japan, you'll see a variety of Japanese food. Not only sushi, but there are many kinds of food. I would say you can try karaage, Japanese curry in Australia. They're pretty good. So I recommend you guys try one day. I think I did it very well when I'm really nervous. Thank you very much for your help.
Oh, you're so welcome.
All right, have a good day.
Have a good one.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much for your help, ladies. Where are you from?
France.
France.
Yeah.
From the south of France.
The big city, Paris.
Not at all. From the south, where it's sunny and nice.
Okay.
People are nice. Yeah.
Well, where people are nice in the countryside, yeah.
Yeah.
Your English is pretty good because I had lots of French friends, and they have French accent.
Well, people keep on saying that the French accent is really sexy, so I think that's why they push
Definitely.
it. But we've
Definitely.
been here for too long now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I always say this to French people. The French English accent is the sexiest, like you said.
Yeah.
So keep going.
No,
So today I want to ask you about food. I know French food is amazing, but okay, first of all, did you have a lunch today?
Yeah.
What did you have?
Avocado toast. Aussie classic.
Very Aussie. Do French people eat French food for lunch usually?
Yeah, they do.
Like what sort of food?
We always go for like a nice ham and brie like sandwich.
Oh, right.
So I reckon when I used to be in France, I always go for like a baguette and like
Baguette.
just make it a sandwich, you know?
Yeah.
Because in Japanese perspective, the French food are usually very expensive.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, not if you're in France though.
Not in France.
Not in France,
Yeah,
yeah.
shouldn't be. Shouldn't be too expensive in
No,
France.
we do like to have like premium, you know, products.
Yeah. Right. That's why. So, like I said, I'm from Japan. Do you guys eat Japanese food, by the way?
A lot.
You love Japanese food?
I love Japanese food.
Well, what's
Yeah.
your favorite Japanese food?
Maybe takoyakis.
Oh my god,
I love it.
You literally know Japanese food except sushi.
Oh, I do know sushi, obviously.
Yeah,
but
you
I
love
was
sushi.
gonna say I love sushi. That is probably
That's
the
good.
only thing from Japanese food.
So you don't know anything apart from sushi?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
That's all right, because I was gonna ask you if you know any Japanese foods apart from sushi, and you say takoyaki.
Yeah, I know a few.
Good on you. I love takoyaki too. I love takoyaki. Have you been to Japan before, by the way?
No, but it's a dream of mine. It's
Dream of
gonna happen.
yours.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
she'll go soon, and I might just
Yeah.
try to sneak it in the trip.
Definitely. Except Japanese food and French food, what's your favorite food?
Probably Italian.
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 Yeah.
Is it popular in your country?
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Japanese food in France?
Honestly, I think, like, I know having sushi in France is pretty expensive. I remember
Is
being
it?
a student and having to
So
order
expensive.
sushi. It's pretty expensive.
Oh, so it's a posh thing. It's not the
Sort
everyday.
of,
yeah.
Unless you go to the big cities, but in small cities, it will be very, very expensive.
Because it's not too expensive here in
No,
Australia.
it's amazing.
So cheap, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember moving here and we were like, oh, it's like $3 for one big roll. That
Yeah.
in France, I think is like, it must be like 25 euros just for like a box
it's
of maybe
insane.
10.
It's insane. It's so
Yeah.
expensive.
So Japanese food in France is like an expensive thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It's good to know.
Very
good to
fancy.
Know. Very fancy.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much, ladies. I appreciate your help.
Pleasure.
No worries.
Thank you very much for your help, guys. Where are you from?
We are from Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah. Yes, Brazil.
Brazilian Japanese?
Yes.
Oh my god. So, well, before we start filming, I talked to these ladies and I'm like, wow, Brazilian Japanese. This is like literally my first time to talk to Brazilian Japanese girls. I'm excited. Do you guys speak Japanese by any chance or
Not at all.
not at all?
Just Portuguese.
Just Portuguese. Well, this is very special because like I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but you guys look Japanese completely.
Yeah. Both our sides are Japanese backgrounds.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Both of your parents are Japanese.
Yeah.
You don't speak Japanese.
No, not at all.
This is so cool. This is so cool. Did you guys have a lunch?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very random question, but today I want to ask you about food. Ask you something about food. Do you guys eat Japanese food in Brazil or
Yes.
Yes.
do you?
It's quite common. Actually.
It's quite common there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your parents cook Japanese food all the time or
Not in my family, no.
not in your
Yeah,
family?
no.
No. So what do you eat? Like Brazilian barbecues and stuff or?
We have like some traditional dishes like rice and beans,
Rice and
and
beans?
steak and fries.
Vegetables, yeah.
Vegetables.
We live in São Paulo, so it's like a very busy city. So they have a lot of Japanese
Oh,
restaurants
right.
there. But I don't know if the other cities are common. But in São Paulo there is a lot of Japanese Brazilians, so it's quite common.
Liberdade?
Yes.
Liberdade?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Are you guys
Yeah.
from there?
We live close, yeah.
Yeah.
So there are many Japanese people, right? Like you guys, but don't speak Japanese much.
No.
I think it's the biggest community, Japanese community outside Japan.
Yeah, I've
Brazil,
heard of
yeah.
it. Wow, like I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. Like I used to live with the Brazilian people, the Brazilians. They're like, oh, Taro sack. There are many Brazilian Japanese in São Paulo, and I'm like, but I can't imagine. And then this is the first time, literally, I've met these people, and you guys completely look like Japanese. So it's so good. What's your favorite Japanese food?
Sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi.
and
You're like a
sashimi.
typical non-Japanese people. Sushi.
Yeah, same.
Do you know anything apart from sushi?
I think in Brazil is like a bit different the food than in Japan.
Oh, really? Even like Japanese food,
Yeah.
like fusion or mixture of every
Yeah.
bits of everything.
Yeah.
We kind of make a Japanese Brazilian food.
Oh,
Because
right.
Sometimes in the sushi there they put some kind of cream cheese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or other kind of foods.
Westernized and
Yeah.
South Americanized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It was really good to talk to you guys. Thank you very much for your help.
No problem.
Where are you from?
From India.
From India?
Yeah.
Yep, from India.
Do all Indian people speak English?
Most of them.
Most of them?
Yeah,
mostly,
because
yeah.
in our schooling, all our schools are like English medium. So a
Yeah.
lot of students go to the English medium school. They have very good English.
Oh, so you use English in school?
Yes,
yeah,
that's
we
an
do
official
that.
language in India.
Yeah,
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you guys eat lunch?
No,
Not
we're
yet.
just going
We're just going to have lunch.
Have a lunch, yeah.
So today I want to ask you a question about food.
All right.
So this is my typical image I have and stereotype, but do Indian people eat curry every day? Japanese people think in this way, I think.
No,
we do try
Try,
different kind of foods.
yeah.
Like myself and my wife and my kids, we do try.
Every
Every
my
different
kids
meals.
they don't eat curry every
No,
day. They don't like curry every day.
Oh, they don't like curry.
We do eat a lot of Mexican and Italian and Chinese.
Oh, so you eat everything?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do.
So I want to ask you about Japanese food. Like I said, I'm from Japan.
Yep.
Do you guys eat Japanese food?
Well, I haven't tried, to be very honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
I haven't tried Japanese.
I think sushi is Japanese, right?
Sushi, yeah, sushi
I
is
love
Japanese.
sushi. I love sushi. I eat. He doesn't like that. I eat.
How about in your country? Is Japanese big there or Japanese cuisine?
Yeah, I've heard that few restaurants have come up and people love it, but we haven't got a chance to go and visit that place yet.
Okay, so you just haven't tried, but generally it's pretty popular in your country.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
It is. In
Because-
India, most of the cuisines are quite a few popular. Like people do eat Japanese food. As she said, sushi is one of them.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried.
You haven't tried?
No, I haven't tried.
People love to try in India new food.
Yeah,
new
yeah,
cuisine,
yeah.
They love to try that here.
So you have lots of kind of food like Australia, like whatever the food you like, you can have in India.
Yeah,
Oh yes, it's a
yeah.
multicultural. It's big diversity in India. So we
Yeah,
have
right,
A lot of food
Yeah.
because we do have a lot of tourists in India.
Yeah,
So because of that, there are a lot of food culture as well.
yeah,
So
yeah. I
different
see.
varieties of food. We do get a lot of Chinese and Italian.
Yeah.
So
and
Chinese
Mexican.
are pretty popular there.
Yeah,
Chinese pretty
but
popular, but it's like a more of Indianized Chinese.
Indianized,
Oh,
it's not
right.
Not the pure Chinese.
you
Yeah.
can't-
So
you
it's
can't-
more of an
yeah.
Indianized Chinese.
Yeah, I
More
see.
and more. Like they make it a bit spicy and their own sauces, not like proper Chinese. It's
Yeah,
not proper
it's
Chinese.
not like that.
Indian
yeah.
fusion.
Yeah,
Yes.
Indian fusion in every food you'll get.
Yeah. All right, last question is going to be like this. I know you guys haven't tried much Japanese food, but do you know Japanese food except sushi?
No.
So
Sorry.
weird, no.
No idea.
No idea.
This is a fact. All right. Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah.
Did you have a lunch?
Yes, I have.
What did you have for lunch?
Actually, I ate burrito. Do you know?
Burrito?
Yeah,
Yeah,
burrito
yeah,
from
yeah.
Mexico.
Mexican
Yeah,
food.
Yeah.
What Colombian people eat for lunch usually?
Normally it's rice with beans, meat. It's kind of big food actually.
Big food, lots of
Yes,
food.
Yeah.
Do you guys eat a lot of beans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beans.
Beans. What's your favorite food?
Lentils.
Lentils.
Yes.
Lentils are beans, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's-
lentils.
yes, yeah.
Is it popular in your country?
Yes, really popular.
Because I've never seen lentils in Japan actually.
Really?
Yeah, we
Oh.
don't really eat lentils. When we talk about beans, you know edamame beans?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so we eat edamame beans. If you go to Japanese restaurant, you'll definitely find edamame,
Okay.
especially in Australia. I feel like Japanese food, Japanese cuisine is massive. You know, Japanese restaurants everywhere, takeaways everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Do you eat Japanese food?
Yes. I don't like spicy food.
No spicy
but
food,
no,
yeah?
No, but sushi is amazing.
Sushi,
actually,
yeah?
Yes. But actually, you can buy it everywhere here in Australia.
Yeah, everywhere.
But it's delicious. It's delicious.
How about except sushi? Do you know anything?
I don't know if teriyaki chicken is...
Teriyaki chicken, yeah.
Yeah.
Teriyaki chicken, it's Japanese food, but you know, when we go to Japanese restaurant in Japan, I don't think there are many like teriyaki sort of like food. Teriyaki, I don't know, maybe some people have a different opinion, but when I hear teriyaki, it sounds like a teriyaki burger in McDonald's in Japan.
Oh,
Yeah, so
right.
it sounds a bit cheap, but I know that teriyaki as a Japanese food is very popular in Australia, right?
Yeah.
How about in your country? Is Japanese food big there or?
No.
Nah?
No.
So people don't know, probably they know about sushi.
Probably sushi, but that's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. You guys don't really eat the fresh fish in your country or?
No.
Not really?
No, not really.
Well, you said you don't eat much spicy food, right?
Yeah.
So is your image about Japanese food a bit like spicy sort of thing or?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Actually, the Asians food is really spicy, like Mexican too.
Well, to be honest, I think Japanese food are not really spicy, but I know that many people have an image about Japanese food
exactly.
which can be like spicy.
Yeah, right.
So I'll ask you the last question. You said Japanese food is not really popular in your country. Like, what sort of food is popular in your country? Except Colombian food.
Actually...
Chinese food?
No, it's American food.
American.
Yeah.
Maybe Asia is a bit too far, right?
Yeah, it's so far. And the people prefer hamburger and hot dogs.
Right. Western
and fast food.
Fast food.
Yeah.
Interesting to know about the fact about the food in many countries. Yeah. Thank you for your help.
Don't worry.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
はい、ということで今日もですね、心優しい、皆さんにご協力いただき、ここまでインタビュー動画、撮ってきました。今日はですね、シドニーにあるマンリービーチからお届けしたんですけど、日本食についてね、各国で日本食はポピュラーなのかとか、みんなどのぐらい日本食知ってるのかってね、一人ね、フランス人の女性がたこ焼き出てきましたね。たこ焼き美味しいですけど、ほとんど寿司以外知らないっていう、日本食と言ったら寿司、それ以外知らないっていう、美味しいのあるよ、もっと知ってほしい、日本食美味しいの知ってほしい。でもね、これが、世界の現実でございます。もちろんね、今日は限られた時間の中で限られた人にしか聞けなかったので、もっといろんな人に聞いたら結果は変わってくるかもしれないんですけど、今日ここシドニーで聞いた感じ、こんな感じっていうことですね。特に以前に外国人に聞いたあなたの国のいいところは、日本に負けないところはみたいな動画を出した時に、コメント欄で、日本のいいところはやっぱ日本食だと、日本食はもう超美味しいから絶対負けないみたいなねコメントたくさん書いてあって、僕もすごいそう思うんですけど、実際聞いてみるとね、日本食イコール寿司以外知らないっていうね、そういう現実が見えたので、そこはねすごく面白かったって言ったらあれなのか分かんないですけど、知れてよかったなと改めて思います。冒頭でも紹介したんですけど、タロサックの公式アカウントを始めました。僕がですね本当に18歳の時まで B 動詞すら全く分からずですね、もう英語って何、もう3単元の S、3単元の S ぐらい分かったかな、そういう状態から、今こうやって英語が流暢に話せるようになるまでに本当に必要だったこととか、すごく効果的だったこととか、いろんなねそういう経験から培ったものをまとめて皆さんにね英語力の向上に役立つ情報とか発信してますので、ぜひですね概要欄のリンクから友達追加していただけたらなと思います。友達追加してもらった方にはですね無料特典も、プレゼントしてますので、ぜひですね友達追加よろしくお願いします。本当に今日の動画見て、日本食ってすごい美味しいし、自分ね、日本人の自分たちにとっては日本食って当たり前だし、世界でもね有名なんだろうと、もしかしたらねこの動画見るまで思ってた人いるかもしれないんですけど、この動画見てそうなんだ、寿司しか知らないんだ、知っててもたこ焼きなんだと、そんな感じでね、少しでも思った、人がいるのであれば見るだけで頭の中グローバル化しちゃったんだよ。最後まで見てくれた皆さんありがとうございます。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録忘れずに、高評価も忘れずに、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。Bye for now.